Ooh, 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 ooh. Welcome to MMA Underground. We got Buddy V. Over here, we have the Canadian. Look at that. It's perfect. And right below our guest for the day we see is Lights Out.
You know what it is, man. You know what it is.
So first off, just before we get into everything, how's everyone's night going so far? We having a good day?
You lit?
Shit, you already know. I'm having a great day. I'm just trying to, get get ready for these last couple days before this fight. Get my cardio better. And it's been working. I stopped smoking cigarettes too, so
There we
people gonna have to
go.
look out for that one too.
I didn't
And
think
knowing
you as
that
a
I'm,
menthol man.
you know me, knowing that I have to get my cardio up there, and I'm about to fight Q-Tip. You guys look out for that.
I'm excited. I know later today we are going to talk about on the show some of the matchups going on this weekend, so that's going to be fun. But since Lights Out is here, we can talk about that Q-Tip matchup if you want for a minute. What's up, JJ? Good to see you in the house. Now, I'm curious. So you were a former you were the 145 and 155 boxing belt champion.
145.
Yeah, okay. And then you fought Turtle, and now you're going for Q-Tip for the belt. Now, are you twice as hungry? How you feeling? Are you you feeling good?
I mean, look, the hunger never changes. I'm always as hungry as I was the first time. And to be honest, like, even if I win or lose, it makes me hungrier. And I've learned from Anomaly, who's going to be my coach when I go into amateurs. He was like, if you keep on winning, you keep on winning, you keep on winning, and you have nothing to learn because you never lost. Losing makes you learn. So me losing, and losing against Turtle, knowing that he was, someone my best opponent that I've had, in the scrapyard, and knowing that he's one of the best opponents in that scrapyard, going against him, knowing that I can hold my own, seeing how he went against Q-Tip, seeing how we were different, seeing how Q-Tip got hit a lot more than I did. It's just, things that I've been working on, things that I've been really evaluating. He has a lot of fights that I could watch, sit back and reevaluate, and that's what I do. I'm like a football player, and I play football, so I watch tape. And that's the best thing about it. Watch his tape, see what I got. What I have to do. I noticed that. Don't want to give too much out there. Because I know he might be watching. I don't know what he's doing right now, but I know that he fights like somebody smaller. And I know that you don't really want to do that with me. Because I am small. So fighting like you are small against somebody who is small, I have more of an advantage.
Is there a matchup that's you think would be your biggest challenge? Do you think Q-Tip is going to be your biggest challenge? Or do
My
you have
biggest
somebody in mind that
challenge.
would be like, oh man, that's the dream match?
Well, honestly, my biggest challenge, honestly, isn't even in the scrapyard. Like honestly, if we're thinking about bigger challenges, like my biggest challenge in street beefs in general would probably be Money Mill. Money Mill is a great fighter. And I'm talking about someone who's been in there. And someone who is really, 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 really talented. And going against Money Mill, I feel like Money Mill would be my toughest opponent just because of how good he is. How conditioned and how well rounded he is as a fighter. I feel like he would be my toughest opponent.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. And then, man, okay, so I can see you because you're like 145. I think he fights at like 135, 138. There's Wama from the West Coast. That'd be kind of fun. I'd see that one. I don't know if you
The
watch any of his fights.
145 GOAT.
Yeah, see, yeah, 145. Yeah, that would be a fun one to watch. I like. Yeah, all right, all right. That was a good one.
I would
So
love to see that.
I was gonna say, you say that when you go to amateurs, and not only is gonna be your coach. So you plan on moving past the scrapyard? Are you gonna try to go pro as well, or you want to? What are your plans for that?
I mean, honestly, scrapyard for me was just to be used to taking the shots. Used to getting hit. Used to people swinging because like my coach used to always say, there's a difference between a punch coming towards your face and you watching somebody else, fighting somebody and a punch coming towards your face. Like when it's you in that situation, it's a lot different. And and a lot of people they like to like they don't really keep their eyes up because they're worried about getting jabbed in the face. So for me, like this is like I want to move past the scrapyard, and that's kind of why me and JB, shout out to him, we made this little fight club. It's called Cutthroat Boxing, and I know a lot of people when they hear when they hear cutthroat, they're like, well, you guys don't be like stabbing people, but like for like, but like cutthroat to us is like when we get in there, it's over. It's a wrap, and that's what it is. You know, and that's what cutthroat is. Like as soon as we go in there, we're ready to die. Like, you know, like yes, sir. And you know, and like I said, like just to get used to getting punched and used to taking those shots, you know, I'm really, really, really looking forward to my amateur fights and getting coached from someone who is a really great coach.
Shout out to Ron. Is there
Shout
a
out to
definite
Ron,
date
man.
on you going Emmy?
I probably want to go amateur in probably like 6 months. So you guys will probably see me for a while in the StreetBeefs Scrapyard. You know, I'll be there for a while. You know, but I do eventually want to get. You know, and I told my my homeboy this next 6 months, this next year is gonna be hard work, nothing but hard work, and so hard to where like I feel like literally like it's my breaking point. Like I'm finna pass out and I can't go no more. Like that's how hard I'm gonna push myself.
That's what you gotta do to take it to that next level, you know. Now I'm curious then, since we're talking about pushing yourself, building, growing. Do you feel like there are? Sorry. Do you feel like there are any specific matchups that you think you might want to get into with specific fighters, like you said, other than Manny Neal, or whether if you watch any professional or amateur for eventually when you get there, someone you'd like to see yourself fight in the future, just to test yourself?
I mean, yeah.
How much does Menace Mike weigh?
Menace Mike was one of them.
Yeah, how much does it just came to my head? Look, great minds think alike. I was so about to say, man, Menace Mike and Lights Out to be fire.
Lights Out. I got my money on you, man. Come on, all in.
I mean, like, and also like, I want to get bigger. Like, honestly, I don't want to be the same size when I go pro. I want to be light heavyweight.
Okay, because I was going to ask you, that was one of my questions, if you want to eventually stay the same size or try to bulk up.
I mean, I want to go to light heavyweight because I want to I want to do a lot of multiple weights. You know, I want to be like a Sugar Ray when I go to middle, lightweight, light heavyweight. You know, I want to do it all. You know, and honestly, like that's who I look up to is Sugar Ray. So at the end of the day, like you know, when I go in there and like Sugar Ray told me, like when you think fast, you're gonna punch fast. You know what I'm saying? When you think of defense, your mind's gonna be on defense. You know, so at the end of the day. Like before I go in there, right now, you guys ask me right now, is Q-Tip going to beat me? And I'll tell you yes.
What?
I'll tell you yes. Watch this. Ready? Watch this. I'll tell you yes. I'll tell you yes because every day that I train, I believe that he's going to beat me. So yeah, you can whoop my ass, but when I get into that ring, I'm a dog.
Yeah.
I feel it.
You
never more dangerous than when your back's against the wall.
Oh God.
Casey Davidson, are you fighting this week? Yes, I'm fighting Hitman this week.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. We're gonna talk about that.
We'll get into that later.
Do you see that question from Jason? Do you think playing football helps you with boxing in any way? What do you think?
Honestly, yeah. Footwork. There's a lot of footwork in football. There's a lot of footwork in boxing. And like a lot of my coach, he tells me you could even ask Lone Wolf. He'll be like, all right, do these drills. And I'll start doing the drills, but I'll do them boxing wise. And I'm like, I could tell he's a boxer. You know, like and you know, I might do it differently from the other people because that's what I've been trained to do on the ladders. You know, they've been trained to do different things on the ladders. I've been trained to do different things on the ladders. And a lot of things that they do on the ladders, my coach, because when I play football, my coach never really did a lot of the things on ladders that they do. So it's different. So answering his question, yeah, football to me helps a lot with my cardio, my footwork, and my mental mind state.
Now, you said cardio, which is crazy because you keep hitting like topics I was going to bring up. I was going to say, do you work hard on your cardio? Does it come a little naturally? Because some of the comments I always see in your videos is, oh, he's got a gas tank. He can keep running it. Oh, no, we're frozen?
No,
okay, Canadians do.
Look at the freeze frame on Lights Out.
Yeah, earlier I think before the camera froze, earlier he was like this.
Catching the wildest poses.
Ah man, yeah. So it's crazy because I saw Hitman's fight with Mr. Silas. Funny enough, and that was a pretty killer fight. We'll discuss a little more later. I'm really interested to talk about these fights in the scrapyard. Are you excited to not only fight but to watch some of these insane ones going out?
I am so excited, man. Dude. This is gonna be awesome, bro. I've been looking forward to this event for so long. So much like shit talking, so much like, and I'm not even saying shit talking from Hitman necessarily. Hitman did all his shit talking like a year or so ago when we was first talking about this. But like, so many haters. I just can't wait to silence. And it's haters I can't even say nothing back to. It's crazy.
Right? That's the worst part. I'm like, man, shut the hell up. It's crazy. I'm intrigued because I don't remember there's really supposed to be all this other stuff. So with other West Coast fighters, but all I know is I'm excited for when we get a full-on West Coast invasion with like 30 plus West Coast fighters banging it out in the yard.
Facts.
I mean, shit. If we're waiting and Lights Out is having these connection issues, we could start bringing up some of these fights because I know I have a list. I don't know if I got all of them correct, but I did have a list of a few of them. Funny enough, I'll just say Hitman versus the Canadian is the very first one.
Yes, sir.
So I'll say he's not as big as Golden Arms. That's one of the things. He looks like he has some power, but he doesn't have the arms as well. He likes to use some of his weight to push his opponents around from what I saw in his fights. Now, in your fights, I see that you're a lot more agile, you're quick, you got head movement. In your last fight versus the comedian, he was bigger, but you're able to hold your own. What do you think is kind of some of the techniques maybe or something you have to look out for on his end? I don't want you to give out any techniques, obviously, because you got to save them. But
I feel like Golden Arms and Hitman have like kind of the same approach,
okay.
Get in and just keep throwing until the other guy quits, right? And granted, I gave away that fight on Golden Arms. I wasn't aggressive enough, and it cost me on the scorecards. But I feel like that's just kind of the same cloth they're cut from, like not taking nothing away from Golden Arms. He's a great fighter. He's a game. And he got those big old arms, but
for a reason.
right. But Hitman, I put Golden Arms above Hitman, and Golden Arms isn't as technically sound, as Hitman is. That Silas versus Hitman fight was pretty good. I had Hitman winning it 2-1. They called that a draw. I don't know if you saw the fight, but
I thought I must have watched a different one. I thought he got dropped at the end, like he got cardio wise. Never mind, must be someone else.
Wait, Silas versus Hitman?
Yeah, right.
No, they went the distance.
I think it was one of a different fight with Silas. My bad. Sorry.
Oh shit, we didn't smoke this nigga existence.
Speak of the devil. What?
What's good, y'all?
Damn, man.
Good day. How's it hanging?
What's up, Silas?
What's up, man?
Why you ain't on the treadmill?
Gee, I ain't on the treadmill. I'm at home enjoying my day. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah.
What's the word, man? How you feeling right now? How's your life?
Life's good, you know what I mean? In my own space, doing my own thing, training. A lot of cardio work.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
We gotta lead with love. We gotta start it off with love, Like,
yeah. I mean, you got a fan right here. I saw. I mean, you what? Big Daddy William, Werewolf, Mr. Killer B, 619. I mean, shit. Got all sorts of big names. So I automatically was like, yeah.
Nah, for real.
Facts.
So I'm curious. Growing up, I seen your skill, this and that. I always like to ask because everyone's different. Do you train in a gym or do you train kind of by yourself?
I train by myself.
What? No, wait.
But you have a group of West Coast fighters that you regularly spar and train with.
No, I do it with them, but it's not like regularly, like you're saying. I do get out sometimes and spar with the Gorilla Lions. But like I said, I ultimately train by myself. I just spar with them. Sometimes, occasionally do mitts, but for the most part, yeah, I train by myself at home. Uh, Shadow box, mitts, and running. That's really all I do. Think of combos. To better my craft, my style.
So you ain't clicked up with nobody.
Well, I was supposed to be clicked up with the Sin City Strikers, the Grill Lions. It was a
My
couple, but
fault, guys.
You good, lights out.
you
Go
could,
ahead, Silas.
but I've never really committed to one of those, because at all of them I just never really was, consistent. I never had a real consistent ride, Always something came up, so
So
that's
you're
how
a free agent.
pretty much, yeah, yeah.
So I'm curious, Mr. Silas. You say you're working on some cardio. I know earlier we were talking to Lights Out, and he was talking about working on cardio but bulking up. I know you sit around like what 200. You want to stay? You want to cut down to a lower weight class? You want to bulk up? What are you thinking?
I actually went up in weight. I was originally supposed to be a middleweight. I was supposed to fight middleweight. Yeah,
Okay.
You and me both.
yeah, but I ended up staying in light heavyweight once I lost to 619 because I felt like I still had a chance at winning the fight. I believe in myself, so I felt like I could have, but I just didn't have the proper training. So then after that, I just went to straight training and standing in the light heavyweight division.
Get in line, bud.
Yeah.
So I got a question for both of y'all. Since
Yeah.
Lights Out, you fight in the scrapyard, and Mr. Silas, you fight in West Coast. If you guys had to choose a yard to go to first for another street beef yard, which one would you choose to go to first?
If I could go to another street beef yard,
Yeah.
OG
Where you
yard.
go to, player?
Oh,
yeah,
all right.
I ain't gonna. I would say OG yard.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
So
I
both of
haven't,
you say OG yard?
I haven't been there. That was the first one I've ever saw. That's how I seen the Canadian. Like I seen him a bunch of his fights before I actually joined it. You know what I mean? So it was pretty cool. You know what I mean? Once they had a West Coast, because I'm like, hey, I got up in there. I could really show out and enter my craft because I wasn't really training. I was training, but it was more for kickboxing, not just uh,
Mm.
boxing. I just stuck to boxing because it was supposed to be boxing to fill it out, kind of like it, and do kick MMA, really. So
What about you, Lights?
Honestly, like it's a mix up. Could I have two I want to go to? Honestly, like the OG one would be cool, but Dirty South would be dope as fuck.
hey,
Mostly
Hey, I
because
wasn't
like
expecting that. I ain't gonna fake it. I
like
was expecting someone to say Dirty South.
Dirty South because a lot of my family's from the South, man.
Hey, shout out Lots. Hey,
So
shout
a
out
lot of
Lots. Sorry, I was really quiet. My bad. You say you're from
so a
down
lot,
south? All right. Yeah. Georgia? No.
Yo, Silas and Lights Out. Y'all can fight anybody from each other's yards. Lights Out. You can fight anybody from the 145 division in West Coast. Silas, if you could get it in with anybody in the light heavy, in the light heavyweight division scrapyard, who would it be?
before he stopped, it would have been the real lion. I wanted to spar him. I wanted to fight him, honestly, because I just felt like he could box, and I felt like that would have been like a test for me. I felt like fight I could have been in just won. That's someone that's huge that could have really potentially probably even beat me. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I feel, that's the only light heavyweight boxer that I really know of that I wanted to fight.
Okay.
Lights.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do you think, Lights Out? Who would you have? I know you're thinking hard. You choose those next words carefully.
Some killers in that 145-pound division, I tell you.
I would probably have to say Little Craw, Beef, Beach, and Money Mill. Those three.
All right.
Smoke.
Or
So we
either
said free smoke too. Ooh, dang.
But wait, hold on, wait. Free Smoke ain't boxing though. Free Smoke
I
not
was like,
putting
he's Muay Thai. Muay Thai
he would
kickboxing.
box. he ain't worried.
Oh,
I feel like he would box too. I feel like he believe in his boxing ability, where he'd be like, I box.
all
I
right.
like if he put the kicks down. I like to see him in Lights Out. That'd be tough.
I'll
Yeah.
do some kicking.
Yeah, I really like to see him versus Jabberwocky though, because him and
Mm.
Jabberwocky been talking.
Yeah. I know he said
What
Jabberwocky
about
and Crazy
what about
Legs. Those are the two he wants.
Mrs. Celeste versus JB?
JB,
Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh,
who's JB?
JB, JB's a
okay.
pretty good hitter from the scrapyard. He's around the same weight. Who was his last opponent? Because I know Chief, he fought second to last, I believe, and he ended up winning that one. Gave Chief a pretty nice bloody nose. Damn, that would be a
JB.
good one.
Who's
That
JB
would
came
that
out.
would.
You have to check out his fights. You might be interested.
Who's JB? I don't want not to sound disrespectful. I probably just don't remember his name or face.
No,
It
he's
is.
Nah,
only
bro,
had a
I can't
couple
even
of
remember
fights,
last time he
but
fought.
he's had big improvement throughout the fights. From the scrapyard. So yeah, you go check him out.
Yeah, I don't know if he's game. I'm he's game. I like comp. You know what I mean? So I definitely would look into that.
Hey,
We
you
can
know
talk about
me, I gotta I'm ready for anybody, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get my name out there, you feel me? Once I do amateurs, bro, there's no he's better than me, bro. I'm whooping your ass. Like that's what it is. Like there ain't no, bro. Like I get it. You feel me? Q-Tip wants to, cuz I've seen him comment like I'm that type of fighter, bro. Like I'm not going to comment on your little post, bro. And I'm not going to sit here and Facebook battle with you, bro. But let me say, when I see you in person is what. So that's what it's going to be. But let me tell you, like, honestly, bro, like, I love it. I love sitting here, bro, and just like, he's like, that belt's mine. I'm like, confidence is key. Keep that confidence. But then but you also got to know, confidence. I got that too. I got my heart too. Everybody does. But heart and confidence can only get you so far. That's what my coach used to tell me all the time. You can have as much heart as you want to. You can have as much soul for fighting as you want to, but if you can't last in that ring, it's what it is.
It is. You gotta train hard. I know when we train hard, we listen to music. So I'm curious because I'm a music fanatic as well as love for fights. Do you have a specific song or specific artist you listen to before your fight to get you pumped up?
Shit, it really depends. Cause like, I know a lot of people they be laughing about like what I listen to, but like honestly, like it really depends on like what mood I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of like. Don't get me wrong. Like there's sometimes like I want to listen to rap to get motivated, but then there's sometimes when I'd rather listen to somebody sing and really come from their heart. You know what I'm saying? And their soul. So honestly, sometimes I be listening to Mariah Carey. Depends because some of her songs really be hitting sometimes. So it really depends on what it is. And sometimes I'll listen to Roy Jones Jr. if I want to really get hype. I'll listen to Roy Jones Jr. Can't Be Touched. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I go in there and I start really getting in. But like if I'm training and I'm just, running, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to whatever comes in my headphones. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. It don't matter if it's Madonna or whatever, bro. If it's in my headphones, bro, and I don't feel like changing it, bro, it's there, bro. And that's what it is. So at the end of the day, like my number one person to actually listen to like get really hyped, bro, is like T Grizzly or like Roy Jones Jr. Them two.
I can dig it. What about you, Mr. Silas?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I listen to like Ace Hood, Roddy Ricch, Nipsey, you know, J. Cole, like shit that makes me focus. I like shit that keep me focused. So
Hey, J. Cole's that one though.
yeah. So I lean towards more artists like that, because I feel like it put me in a kind of in an emotional state where like I'm driven to like keep going, like and work hard. So it's just like I like that feeling because I feel like I go in there with no fear, no none of that. I go in there and I just be like, all right, let's do it. I'm mentally here in that moment to fight and
Hey,
train.
Mr. Silas, I have a question for you.
What's up? What's up?
So, do you ever think that like just like not even just music, like all music aside, bro, but like a motivational speech, do you think that could get you going too? Like depending on who it is?
Oh yeah, I definitely would. I watch those too. I listen to those like before I go to bed sometimes. Like it ain't a consistent thing, but that is something I do listen to help me. I do use that. The yelling, the motivational speakers, Denzel Washington,
Hey, you know,
David
who
Goggins,
I be
you
listening.
fuck
You
with
know
that?
who I be listening to when he be going on his little when he be giving people advice and shit. I be listening to that nigga Ray Lewis.
Oh no,
You feel me? Because he's like,
yeah.
we can't be stopped. Ain't nobody getting to us. Ain't nobody getting to us. Da, 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 da. He's the realest one, to be honest with you. Him and
Yeah.
Cam Chancellor, the way they be putting shit down. Look, this is what's finna happen. This is what they think is finna happen, but this is what actually finna happen. That should be crazy.
For real though.
Y'all listen to David Goggins? You heard of him?
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
he's that dude who he used to be like 200 something pounds, joined like the Navy SEALs, talked about how he was a fat black man and only so many passed and he did it all. And he's like hardcore, he lives hard. He'll sit there and be like, yeah, my family doesn't understand my life because I wake up and go for a run. It's not my fault, you're a lazy piece of shit. And I'm like, damn. And he's brutal. Some people can't take him, but he's
Yeah.
I got a question for you though, Buddy V, since you asking us all these questions, and I got a question for the Canadian too, since he's sitting there looking all bored and whatnot.
I'm lit.
So look, okay, all right. So for Buddy V and the Canadian, since you guys asked us this question, out of anybody in the scrapyard, you know, or street beefs in general that you could fight, who would it be?
Ooh, don't stop now. It's just a bitch. Yep, see, he knows David Goggins. All right, if I can fight anyone, ooh, do you have one already, Canadian? Or
Mm-hmm.
all right, who would it be?
I got a list.
Oh, so let's hear it. 'Cause I gotta think real quick.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Buddy V.
I like fight around like 150, 155. I might drop down to 145. I wouldn't mind getting my rematch with Doughboy because I feel like that was close. If I break my hand, I feel like I could have took that. I definitely, actually, funny enough, lights out before you go. I remember you asked me once or twice to box, and ever since then, I was like, fuck, I want to take him up on that offer. I definitely, if I could go from the West Coast, I remember I saw, because I remember I was supposed to fight Diesel, now he's a boxing champion. And I know if it was straight boxing, probably won't be on MMA. But I saw Prince KT say he might go to MMA, so I feel like that might be a decent one.
That'd be good. That would be good.
If I could
like
drop,
4'11",
I would fight Dark.
You're like 4'11" on a good day, and KT literally looks like he should be catching rebounds for the Suns, but he got ran.
Yay! And I think I don't know
can
from the
see him
OG.
being like,
I want to fight Menace Mike.
You said you want
Menace Mike, because it's like he's one of those guys where when I first saw him, I was like, oh, he's probably not gonna be the best. And I see him throwing it. He thought all people win. He's lengthy. I was like, this guy's a fucking scrapper. I gotta see this guy. I was like, man, because he has a chin. He has more. I was just like, I was impressed. So
Buddy V versus Prince KT.
That'd be
that might have to happen.
battle of the vowels.
banger. I ain't gonna
What
lie.
about you, Canadian? You said you had a list. What's your list looking like?
Get your win back from the Real Lion.
A rematch with Scarface, a rematch with Real Lion, a rematch with 619, throw in Mr. Silas, throw in $1 Million Hands, throw in who else be talking shit? Let's see. Damn, y'all division looks so light right now. It's crazy. I'm getting it, man.
Let's get heated.
Oh, Golden Arms again. A rematch with Golden Arms because that first win was a fluke. Let's see.
Canadian rap battle with Jay Gatto. Yeah,
I'm cool. I don't rap battle against my homies.
I'll rap battle against anybody.
See, there we go. Black
you trying to spit, you ain't throwing nothing like a fountain. Your hairline's crooked upside down just like a mountain. Ooh.
I'm always surprised when I see your hair. Black Panther for sure. I want Black Panther so bad. Like high speed because he ducking. High speed most for certain. Damn, man. Who else in your division? Silas. Who else in my division? Damn.
Shit.
That way.
Damn.
Damn.
Nakamura.
Too explosive in Buddy V.
Oh man, okay. So I definitely think that would be a fun MMA match. I would be down for two explosive.
Buddy V. That would be great.
Buddy V versus Crazy Legs.
Ooh, yeah. Crazy Legs has some killer head movement now, man. I feel like that would be fun. See, yeah, just add to the list. I'm
That'd
down.
be the friendliest fight ever.
Hey, are there any names for Scotty Showtime to fight?
there any name? Scotty Showtime's fighting Dre No Doctor this weekend.
If I was light enough, Free Smoke, I want to fight Free Smoke. If I was a woman, hey, I want to get some women fights in too.
Hey, Canadian, have you ever you remember that dude Superhuman? That beat Hands of Stone? The one that beat Hands of Stone and was like, I need lights out for the belt one day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go against him. He gonna have to take that.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I already texted him. I was like, bro, when you coming back, bro? I'm trying to run my ones, bro. he's like, I don't know when I'm coming back. He said maybe in like a month or two. I was like, bro, you called me out, bro. I didn't call your name, bro. You said my name, bro. After a fight, bro. I have respect for my man Hands of Stone, but like, come on, bro. You acting like you beat up somebody like Turtle, and now you coming after me trying to say I want. Like, come on, man.
Right.
You know what? Speaking of that, Vegeta Black. I want my runs with Vegeta Black.
Vegeta Black, yeah. Okay, so we say
he
how about fair play, Canadian? Aren't you around the same weight?
Fair play?
Oh yeah, he's like heavyweight.
Fair play? Oh yeah, I would love to go against the GOAT. Fair play. That'd be hard. That'd be stupid hard.
Yeah,
that's why I'm glad I'm in my weight class.
Who do you think you're fighting after what's his name? After Hitman?
Who fighting for the 205 belt again?
That's my man Jay Brizzle. JB.
And JB and who else?
Kickstand.
The winner.
You want the winner?
Yeah, I want the winner.
I
want the winner. No cap. I want the winner. Then I want to go down the West Coast. And I want to see what they talking about down there. Cause
I want the winner. I like to hear that.
Grabs, man.
I believe Golden Arm said I'm out for a little minute, so we need an interim.
Yeah,
bro, he told JB that he was out for the rest of the time. He said that if he boxes anymore, it's gonna mess up his injury more, so he can't box. That's what he told JB.
He can come back though. He said he's gonna be coming back soon. He thought it was worse.
But that's just last I heard though.
Yeah, that's good. We love fighting. I love shit talk. I love everything, but I do not wish injury upon nobody. So I don't
wish injury upon my worst enemy. That shit's
exactly.
So real quick, we're about like halfway, man. Let me, Jay, you got a little word from our sponsors, Cuzzo, or something you want to say for all the other shows? You want to drop real quick?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay from Yankee and the Brit telling you to come over and check out our shows. The Yankee and the Brit Sports Talk, Well Beyond the Arc, the Markout Podcast, Flagrant and Foul, Real Talk with Jay, and MMA Underground Weekly at YouTube.com/The Yankee and the Brit. Deuces.
Take that Brewers jersey off. Please, Jay, take that shit off.
So, Mr. Silas, I have a question.
Yo.
Sorry, I can't get off that fight now. I keep thinking about the fight. Damn it. Sorry. I like to ask all the West Coast fighters because you fought both in the sandbox and then with like the hay barrels with the mats and without. Do you have a favorite preference over which one you like to fight in?
Hell yeah, I like Smoke Ranch. I like Smoke Ranch better.
Oh dang! You go to Smoke Ranch?
Yeah, only the sand isn't as bad as the one that was in the cage. That one was a bit more heavier than the one out there. That one was more lighter, So I felt like, with shoes on, I could move fluid and lighter, and then it wouldn't be much resistance on my leg versus, Smoke Ranch.
Yeah, okay, now we're talking about favorite stuff, favorite whatever. All right, so now we're gonna move from the cages to fighters because everybody's got a style that I know they try to mimic off of their favorite boxer, MMA, whatever. Who's your guys' favorite fighter?
Okay, well, let's just be real, bro. Because I got like 4, bro, and it's only because these people are dangerous, bro. Now, Jake LaMotta, bro, I don't know if you guys know about Jake LaMotta, bro, but Jake LaMotta, bro, has the strongest chin, bro, I have ever seen in my life, bro. The strongest chin. Now, if we're talking about like fighting stances and like beating people up, bro, Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Tony Jeffries.
Ooh, I like that list.
Yes, sir.
All right. What about you, Mr. Silas?
I like that. But I'm gonna keep it G. Mine is more modern. I ain't gonna lie. I rock with Muhammad, Floyd, Mike Tyson, and I guess you want to say I try to like have a style kind of like Devin Haney in a way as well, because he's more of a like he picks his shot, and set up his shot. So those are like fighters I feel like I try to copy and mimic their styles in a way to where it match mine,
Yeah, I can dig it. Shout out who you said the shop is, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I forgot one, bro, and I'm kind of upset. I forgot this one, bro. Earl Spence, bro.
Oh,
okay.
Earl Spence, bro. I don't want to hear none of that, bro.
Hey, I'm not gonna fake it. Manny Pacquiao, I always try to emulate my fighting style after.
That's a fast man.
Yeah, Manny Pac, Canelo.
Hey, he just lost against my man Beeble, though.
I know, man. Those fucking Russians.
Hey, Canadian, are you the same weight class as One-Eyed Wimp?
I've never seen One-Eyed. I've
never seen him either.
One-Eyed Wolf. He's doing some Rough and Rowdies. He's beefing with Scarface.
Rough and Rowdies.
Yeah, he was supposed to be fighting Scarface, and he pulled out.
So he's a light heavyweight there?
And then he never showed up.
The Canadian said so. He's a light heavyweight then.
I think he's around 200. Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm not sure, but supposedly the fight's back on for the 4th.
I can dig it.
I'll be watching it. I've never seen dude fight though.
I mean, I would say it's gotta be. I just kind of like that's the only thing I feel bad about Scarface is that you'll wake up in the morning and be like, "Oh, let me get my coffee."
I have a question for all 3 of you right now.
You said what?
And he's gonna fight Gorilla.
Who?
One-Eyed Wolf.
Oh no, I think he is for the fight Gorilla.
One-Eyed Gorilla is gonna tear him up. Ooh.
No, One-Eyed Wolf is fighting Scarface on the 4th.
Yeah, but ain't they fighting in Rough and Rowdy?
No, Scarface don't do Rough and Rowdy.
Nah, him and Gorilla.
I'm not sure.
We're gonna have to fact check in a minute, man. We gotta figure this out.
I do got a question, though.
I don't know about Gorilla.
I got 2 big questions.
Yeah.
All right. So if Mike Tyson went against Muhammad Ali, who would win? That's the first one.
It'd be a draw.
The second one is if Earl Spence and Floyd Mayweather went against each other, who would win? That's
Floyd.
the other one.
Those are easy answers. It'd be a draw, and Floyd.
Wait, you think
What?
You think
Floyd hands
Mayweather?
down.
Definitely, I agree.
Errol Spence is like great. I ain't even got no words for.
But Earl Spence said he thinks he could beat Mike Tyson. I mean, Money Mayweather when he was prime.
Niggas still don't know if he can beat Bud Crawford. Let's calm down. Let's take a deep breath.
Fair enough.
Demo this man.
But who's the real boxing GOAT though? Who's the real greatest of all time?
It's just like basketball. It changes per decade, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
Just like how Silas was like, yo, you Keon Johnson or what the word? I'm like, yeah, I'm in this league. I'm Black Jesus. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
In this decade, the GOAT is probably gonna be 619, right? But real niggas know back in the come on, man. That's when you've been balling for a minute.
Hey, I just got to Scarface's post. It's June 3rd at 1 p.m. It's locked
go
in.
for
One-eyed
Scarface.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go for Scarface because I've never seen One Eye Wolf fight a day in my life.
I think I saw him once and he lost or something like that. I don't know. It wasn't.
June 3rd, not the 4th.
Scarface can win. Everyone that says, he got heavy hands, he twists, and it's like the dude's been fighting for how long? He's been around fighters, all types of fighters, MMA, boxing. He's been his whole life, been to prison. It's just like, come on. You think any average Joe Blow off the street, how many people are talking shit to him, trying to start stuff? It's like, they're not gonna take him out. Maybe he might lose some, sure. I believe he will lose some fights against people who are actually trained and who actually know what they're doing. But as far as some of these other people, no.
No.
But speaking of fights, have you guys seen a celebrity fight? I'm not big on drama, but Black China is supposed to be doing a boxing match.
I heard about that. That's gonna be so much silicone flying everywhere, baby.
No.
Boy. It's finna smell disgusting in there. It's finna smell like used condoms in there.
Yeah, it's be real bad.
Hot leather and rubber with some latex.
No.
That sounds like the Buddy V special.
Right? Yeah, that Friday night special. Woo! So we're gonna stay. I like to keep everything kind of fight related, but we are gonna be a little off topic.
Okay.
Do you guys have a favorite fight movie that you enjoy watching?
What?
Yeah.
Man.
There's so many different styles. I mean, come on.
There is. There's so many in there. It's
we can go old school, like 36 Chambers, or we can go something new like Michael Jai White, go to Blood and Bone or something like that.
Yo, Lights Out froze, man. Why his favorite?
That smile.
Hey, it really did though.
Like
look at that! You got look at those smiles down there, Mr. Silas and Lights Out. Look at those pearly whites. Hey, yeah, I got pearly semi yellow stuff.
Hey, look,
Lights Out looking like one of the DeBarge brothers.
No, for real. All you gotta do is put your hair out. For real.
Yo, Mr. Silas.
Yo.
So I know you're not fighting in this upcoming event. You're training, getting back to the basics, getting your work in and whatnot. Watching those fight movies, trying to get the inspiration. But on top of your favorite fight movie, what are you looking to do and execute with when you do come back, and when you eyeing a return? Who you trying to shoot the guns at?
It all depends, because that fight with Hitman put me in contenders. So it all depends who they really throw at me, because there's a few people in rematches I want to do, but if they want me to fight for the belt, then I'll do that. But if not, I do want to rematch Takamura. I do want to rematch Hitman again. Killer B, I want to set straight all that, And as far as it coming back, what I want to show that I'm still boxing the entire time. I'll keep composure and have the cardio or the stamina to go all 3 rounds or 5 rounds.
This is fire.
Dig that.
Yeah.
You know what really gets me overwhelmed though? I really want my rematch versus Goon, but we all know in this group right now that he would not do boxing with me because he's an MMA fighter. So I want to, but you know what? I'm just gonna catch him when I'm good on my ground game, bro. I'll catch him up then, bro. We could do MMA, bro.
So you're down to do MMA again in the future?
Shit, I'll do it a couple times because I know that I'm not gonna be in the scrapyard that much longer. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm really putting. And honestly, bro, I don't go on my amateur record, so I really don't give a hell. Whatever happens, happens. Shit. At this point, whatever happens, bro. If I lose, I'll lose. If I win, I win.
Speaking of winning and losing, I know. I forgot dude's name, but I know that an associate of Hitman, because I
Dax?
really feel this, huh?
OG Dax?
Who?
Go ahead.
OG Dabs or
Not an associate of Hitman. I really don't remember the name, but an associate of Hitman, I'm fried.
Me too.
An associate of Hitman put up y'all fight. You Silas, you and Hitman. Somebody put up y'all fight for review.
Oh, the maniac. The maniac.
No, the maniac. Okay, the maniac. How does that make you not pertaining necessarily to the maniac, but just how does it feel for somebody, period, to bring up your fight for review going against you? How was that experience like? What's that like?
Personally, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of took it personal in a way, just because it was just like he wasn't even a judge or in the fight. So for the fact that you try to pill our fight when you're not even in it, it was just like a disrespect to me, you know. And I've seen him fight, and he's not even like the best. He's actually in our weight division now that I think about it, and he's not even, you know, I feel like a good boxer, you know. I feel like he got a little scrap in him, but he's not like a good boxer, you know what I mean? So
Oh, Shums.
I just feel like he spoke out of line when he didn't even know what he was talking about. Also, you know what I mean? I feel like stay in your lane. You like, I understand you have your own thoughts and opinion, but write that under the YouTube video. That's what the comment section is for, you know. But the fact that you went in a group and try to announce it as such, you know, like I lost and they gave me a win. I just like, damn, am I the only one that feels like I didn't lose? You know what I mean? So that's all it was.
Fair enough. I know we kept you guys a little longer, you know, than we always do, but we've been vibing, having a great time, having a great show. I know a little bit. Me and Canadian are going to talk about some of the upcoming matches for Saturday. So before we let you guys go for the evening, enough to enjoy whatever it is your night has planned, can we see your social media? Can we see your social medias? Can you let us know where to find you at? Anything you want to talk about at all?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Mr. Silas.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was me or you, but yeah, I got a YouTube channel at Darion Silas is my name. You can subscribe to it. You know what I mean?
This nigga named Darion.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Jesus. So yeah, follow my Snapchat at Kid Silas, my Instagram at Silas Gang 1997. Yeah, that's it.
Hell yeah. I can dig it. I appreciate that. I'm gonna check those out. What about you, Lights Out? Where's time to see
Lights the barge. Lights the barge. Why?
Lights out. Lights out. You know
Oh man.
real.
Wow.
Good.
Buddy be hating. Buddy hating. Buddy doing. I saw you typing from on your screen. You did that.
Yeah. That's funny. Well, thank you, Mr. Stylist. It was a pleasure to have you on the show. I can't wait to see your next fight. And hell yeah.
One more thing before we get them off. Predictions. How do you predict the fights at the upcoming event you're missing out on, and predictions on Scrapyard's upcoming event? What are your predictions?
My opinion is, I don't even know about really no matchups that's going on at our event. So as far as that, I don't even know what kind of predictions that I could really throw out there, because I don't even know who's fighting who.
Or Lights Out about getting knocked the fuck out.
You know, so as far as I only know about you and Hitman's fight.
Yeah, and how you see that going?
Look, I feel like Hitman's gonna give you some work.
Psych, you wrong. Get this nigga off of the fucking.
I feel you improve, but like I said, I feel like Hitman is heavier, so I feel like he's gonna use his weight to his advantage. You know what I'm saying? You can see what he kind of did to me. You're smaller than me. You know what I mean? So I feel he may bring the same type of intensity and still try to box you. So that's all I feel like. You could probably take that consideration.
I'm KG in this shit, man.
Okay, look, handle that.
Yeah, I'm KG in this shit, man. What you mean?
Hey,
the West Coast is mine now. Y'all just living in it.
You was ducking me. We were supposed to fight you. You was ducking me. We were supposed to fight.
You
You was supposed to fight me. You was supposed to fight me. You was
Flights
supposed
to
to
Seattle cheap, my boy.
hey, I might have to take one.
Come
After
on
you,
then, nigga. Yeah.
look, we
Come
can
on
see.
then. Take take Mrs. Silas out for a nice anniversary dinner in Seattle and catch me on the weekend. We litty. What you mean? Steve's yard is always open. We'll bring lights out. And when shit, it'll be lights out, nigga.
You
Yeah.
know, for you, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah. Hey, but all right, I appreciate y'all having me, and hope to be on here next time. Y'all be smooth.
Of
Hell
course.
yeah, take it easy.
Love.
All right.
All right, lights out. Let's hear you before you freeze up, man. Let's hear you.
Yeah. Let me say my thing before it kicks me again, bro. All right. My Instagram is lights out underscore CJ. Follow me on there. You can also see me on my TikTok's lights out too, I think. It should be. TikTok's lights out, or it should be. If it ain't, then it's good though. But at least add me on Instagram. You feel me? My Instagram is my most, what I'm mostly on for my platform that you guys could reach me. You know what I'm saying? Lights out underscore CJ. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to my man JB. I want to give a shout out to my man Scotty Showtime. I want to give a shout out to my man Turtle. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the scrapyard, just the scrapyard in general. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to Cutthroat Boxing, Lakewood Boxing, and I want to give a shout out to my man Canadian, my man Buddy V, my man Red Goat, and that's my family, my girlfriend, and Lone Wolf, and that's all I really got.
Hey yo, let's see that pen. Let's see that pen. You ain't slick.
You want to see the pen?
Yeah, let's see that.
Nice. This is the real one. This is the real
who's
one.
putting lights out on lights out. You hear me?
This is Lone Wolf's.
Lone Wolves. Oh shit.
Hold on, I think it's off.
That's a bubbler?
Watch this. It's just lights up, right?
Mm-hmm. Lights up, lights out. Okay.
That bubbler.
Guys, so you put your THC container in your bubbles. Damn, all right.
Hold on. This was mine. This is the Thin Mints from Girl Scout cookies. Stop playing with me.
Fair enough. I get mine from a homeboy. I can't say nothing more than that.
Gang. What do you mean, baby? What do you mean, man?
I got one of those in my pocket.
We got some bleachers. Because Buddy V brands everything. We got the Buddy V Zuel branded the pen with the Zuel motherfucker. I actually forgot what strain this is. I'm just
hey, hold up, wait.
I'm not gonna call it lights out because I would never smoke on my homie. Like some of these people be out here smoking on their homies behind their back. Cough, West Coast. But yeah, we gonna call this shit the Zuel.
I'm down with that. Yeah.
By Yankee and the Brit sponsored ooze. Damn. Oh, shit.
I'm finna call this the lights out because when I'm done smoking this shit, it makes me want to go to sleep. You feel me?
Hey, you got Xbox?
Do I got Xbox? On God, I got Xbox. Stop playing with me.
What's your name?
Bro, my name is the Boss 8973, all caps.
Wait. All right.
Hold on.
I would ask Buddy V, but he don't be on Xbox. This nigga just
because we all know it's about PlayStation.
I started. Hey, look, I can't really say nothing, bro, because I started on PlayStation, bro.
We all started on PlayStation, man.
But that's because PlayStation was so cheap back then, bro.
Hey, if she's sucking dick for 40, I'm gonna have a high 40. But I fuck with the rich women now. What's your Xbox?
Bro, 180 now.
Quality over quantity.
You guys don't got none of those.
Man, buddy, aren't you a bartender?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was, yeah.
You finna go make me a drink, bro? Hold on.
I can hook everybody up. I know. I made drinks that people didn't even know of. They come in, tell me what they like. I can make anything damn near.
But you want my name on Xbox?
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to give it to you. The Boss, all caps.
Wait, the boss like DA or the?
The Boss.
The Boss.
THC.
No caps, all space. 8973.
So, all right, lights out. Yeah, he's got that.
Yes, sir.
You have a fun night tonight, man. Thank you for hopping on the show.
96.
Thank you so much for having me, you guys. Hey, I'm about to do my signature hand thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
That's fun so far. I'm liking these. I'm liking the guests that we get. And we're now, we only got a little bit of time left, not a whole lot longer. So that way you can add them, get some gaming off. Damn, you smoking through your nose? Woo!
Oh, gosh. I got a booger on the joint. Woo! You know what, man? Sometimes we just need a little bit of.
Just wake up real quick. I need to express right now. I need to slap the. Let's go.
Yo,
I'm trying to run to work.
Somebody accused you of doing a key bump.
You say what?
How many times has somebody accused you, Buddy V, doing a key bump?
I tell you, we love to drink. That's funny.
Right.
A few times, because sometimes people see I'm extra ecstatic or extra this and that. I'm like, yeah, nah. I mean, that's part of beforehand. You know, wait, what?
Wait, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, so before, with the scrapyard and stuff, it's part of what what helped clean up some of my lifestyle was fighting, not just fighting outside of bars and nothing a little hypey, this and that, and so. But yeah, I've always been a little extra. People have always assumed there's something. Oh, you're on something. You're this. Like, no, I'm living life. I'm having a good time. You don't like it? But yeah, a lot of people like, hey, let me get some. Like, no, I don't got none. Come on, I know I can tell by the way. No, man, I'm just like this. Sorry. From the minute I wake up to the minute I go to sleep, I pass out hard. But when I'm up, I'm going 110%.
You pass out hard?
Yeah, well, I don't drink and pass out. What the heck?
I'm playing. No, I feel it though. I feel it. I've never thought you were on coke, but people have said it in the comments, and I don't know where the comments are, but people have said it in them, and we had to address it. I believe before we hit the time mark, Guero and the Mexican is live right now. Terrifier. Shout out Terrifier. I know he was on there representing, as well as Jay Gotham. Shout out Jay Gotham. And who else was on that motherfucker? I know Steve Fire Chicken was on there. Shout out Fire Chicken. To anybody in that live that doubts me or that's trash talking me
right now,
fuck you and where you come from, who you believe in, your values.
There you go.
Fuck the way you were raised. Fuck
hardcore. Not leaving any stone unturned.
Right, not leaving any stone unturned. Fuck your dreams and aspirations in life.
Fuck that science fair you won in 3rd grade.
Yeah, anything you've ever accomplished in your life, fuck that accomplishment. We Liddy, we here, support Zuel, Yankee and the Brit. And if you don't follow or subscribe to Yankee and the Brit, fuck your subscription and your subscription power. Fuck who you subscribe to. Yeah. TC for the win.
All right, so real quick, before we do Buddy V's Fighters to Watch, we'll run through this list real quick of the upcoming matches. We already talked about Hitman versus Canadian. Lights Out, brought up how he fought Q-Tip. I think Lights Out could take that, but I feel like Q-Tip's definitely going to give him the work because I think he's coming off a win from West Coast. So, what do you think?
Lights Out has to work for it, and it's going to go to decision. But I feel like it's all about who takes the first round.
Yeah.
It's all about who takes the first round. Whoever's going to go, because both fighters go off of momentum in their fights. Whoever gets the momentum first, it's going to be a hell of a night.
Hell yeah. Next, we got Solo and Mr. Fitness. That's going to be a good fight. I think not just for viewers. Everyone loves Solo. Mr. Fitness shows some heart and the outfit. You see his choice of attire?
I try not to.
See, that's how you know it's good for everybody.
I do believe they ban you from being around playgrounds for wearing those singlets, but it's all good, man. It's all good. I think Solo takes it. I think it's gonna be close though, because Mr. Fitness is pretty good. I can't go in depth about how he fights because I try not to look at bulging white crotch, so I missed that one. But I do like the entertainment value of it. Solo is definitely the fan favorite. I'm gonna root for Solo, man, just because in every video I see on Scrapyard, everyone's asking about Solo. So fuck it, I'm gonna go Solo too. Damn it,
I could dig it. All right. So next we got Dre, no doctor, versus Scotty Showtime. I honestly,
bro, it's hard to bet against that man Showtime. I haven't done it, and I don't want to start, so I'm not betting against Scotty Showtime, man. Dre is tough though. Dre's fucking tough.
Oh yeah.
But
you just have to capitalize on the other's mistakes. Whoever makes more mistakes is going to lose that fight. Because I mean, yeah, Scotty, he just the way he fights in general is just it fucking terrifies people. And Dre, he's so fucking tough. And I remember one of his last fights, I was like, man, this dude's a lot bigger. This is gonna be a good fight. Dre was giving homeboy the work. So I'm just like, and it goes to show you can never judge a book by its cover. And I already knew Dre was a good ass fighter. I just didn't think he was gonna make his opponent look that much better than his opponent. So I feel like this fight is gonna capitalize on the most mistakes. Sorry. All right, JB versus Kickstand. We talked about that. Kickstand is a good up-and-coming fighter. I like he's heavy-handed. It's also his last fights. He ended it. JB, his skills improved like crazy. I think this is going to be a good one. I might see JB slipping ahead if it goes to the judges. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't care. I want the winner.
That's right. All right, you guys heard it here first. Junior versus Turtle. Now, this one is going to be insane.
Who versus Turtle?
Pinche Junior.
Okay.
He fought a few times before. I don't think he's fought anytime recently, but yeah, he's a killer boxer. I think he fought Turtle, and they had to run it back because they were supposed to fight for a boxing belt, and it was close. Everyone knows Turtle, and you see his fighting style. He's quick. He fights anyone within like anyone. He fought someone 20 pounds heavier than him. Call outs, this and that. The man's not scared, and he definitely knows how to eat some hits. So I think I don't know. Shit, I can't say
vibes of a dude who like lives a stress-free life, but still like willingly smokes Black and Milds. Just because of the way he like is always up to fight anybody. He gives me like, nah, I'll smoke a Black and Mild and then wash that down with a cigarette, a cool menthol pack. That's the Turtle energy. So I'm a bet on Turtle. I'm betting on Turtle. Pinche Jr. is hard though. Pinche Jr. isn't for play. Yeah, he hasn't fought recently, but he still ain't for play. I'm only going to judge him off of his past performances. So I'm thinking he goes in and he brings it all, but I'm thoroughly convinced that Turtle just wakes up in the morning and chooses violence. So I'm a bet on Turtle.
Yeah, he's a Turtle too. All right, next we got Castro and Black Panther. That's gonna be a fun one because Black Panther, his fights, he's got some good heart. I think his fight with Fire Chicken recently was really good too. Castro's got those heavy hands. I feel like if it goes to the judges, it might be Black Panther. But if Castro can get his heavy hits to land, he might end Black Panther. So it might go to Castro. I feel like that's gonna be whoever gets it first.
I'm gonna root for Black. I'm gonna root for Black Panther because I want to see him win. I like his fighting style. I like how he just goes in there, like no matter what, like sleep, whatever. But
yeah,
you're right though. Castro got some really heavy hands, and he might sleep, dude. He might sleep Black Panther for real. So
watch out.
I'm gonna keep it neutral on that one. I'm rooting for Black Panther, but if Castro just put him to bed, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Next, I'm curious. Terrifier versus Brick House.
Terrifying.
I want
I say
to
that
say
so quick. I say that so quick. I like
Yeah,
Brick
you
House
do.
too. Brick House cool as hell. Brick House cool as hell, and he's a hell of a fighter. I've seen him fight when before Scrapyard got their cage. I cornered a fight with Brick House and another gentleman whose name is slipping my mind. But man, I've seen Brick House like fight like up close.
Yeah.
Dude is different, but Terrifier looks unstoppable right now. Terrifier literally beat Jay Gotham, and who's finna beat Jay Gotham?
True.
Yeah, man. Luther is looking like Black Brock Lesnar right now.
I like that comparison. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good because he has killer striking, but his wrestling game really slams people. It's just if he can get Brick House and he can get to his ground game, he might. Yeah, Brick House is going to be in trouble. But if Brick House can try to keep him at bay, try to keep a 1-2, and try to keep it to go the distance, I mean, he might be able to work out in his favor. But Brick House
has better striking.
Who?
Brick House has better striking. The knock on Terrifier is that his stand up isn't strong, but I mean, at
so
the same, yeah, right. He's aggressive though, so it doesn't really matter. Because I mean, if he hits you with one of them, they gonna hurt. Yeah, the technique sucks, but I mean, when you that good of a wrestler, it just nullifies everything, man. Like Terrifier, okay, cool. He might miss that 1-2, or he might throw the hook too wide, and you might slip over it. But then as soon as you get in to try and fight him, he just gonna crumple you up and fold you. He gonna fold you while you're in your clothes. Brick House though, he has he's got a really nice jab, so it's gonna be interesting to see. I feel like we're gonna see how good the Terrifier's chin is. I feel like this fight is gonna shut up haters on either side because you got two dudes that are like damn near the same size, right?
Damn near.
Right. It ain't a little dude stepping up to Terrifier. These are two behemoths going at it. But I got Terrifier, man. He looks unstoppable.
So the next we got Freedom Fighter and Viking Warrior. Not gonna lie, Viking. Yeah, the Freedom Fighter is gonna be good. Freedom Fighter is one of those dudes. He's unstoppable. He's proved himself over and over. With he's on the Wall of Fame for a reason. Over 8 fights, all wins. I mean, you can't speak ill on somebody's name like that. You can't.
Of course not. No. Freedom Fighter, great. He's a great Viking Warrior.
Yep. All right. Next, we got Sweet Tea and Wantless Khan. I can't remember. I had to look up one of Wantless Khan's fights. I honestly think Sweet Tea will take it. He's a great fighter. Someone who actually ran it back with Terrifier twice. So I feel like if he could do that, then I don't know. I feel like he'll end up coming out on top with this next fight. I haven't seen the Wantless Khan fight thing since the Dirt Yard. So I'm very curious.
I haven't seen Buddy that you're talking about. Mr. Khan, I believe.
Yeah, Wantless Khan, yeah.
Wantless Khan. I haven't seen any of his fights, so I'm gonna just go Sweet Tea automatic.
All right, we're getting close to the end, so before we do the shout outs, we'll go real quick. Buddy V's Fighters to
Buddy V's Fighters to Watch.
I got 2 today. One, obviously, because he was on the show, Mr. Silas. He's growing, and the biggest reason is because, like I said, the biggest names that he's fought, every guy he's fought, you've heard that name all over StreetBeefs West Coast. People talk about these fighters, and not anyone can come out and just run with big names and throw hands. I feel like he's definitely improving more. One of those people that if he starts taking his craft seriously, he could be a huge threat. So that's 1. 2, in the scrapyard is Pinche Jr. Yeah, not only because he's fighting Turtle, and I feel like Turtle already, like I said, Hall of Famer, this and that. But Pinche Jr. I choose because he also has a thing outside the cage where he's doing music. He's trying to grow his own brand, himself as a person, as well as fighting. So I think to that, I always admire when people step outside and try to do more than just one thing, no matter what it is. And I feel like that puts an extra eye on him. So those are my 2 for the day, because last week I think I gave you 1 for every branch. So I won't bore anybody. And let's see, where can they find you at, Canadian?
Y'all can find me at Facebook, Isaiah X, Instagram, Yahoo88. Don't know how to spell it, just sound it out. I promise it'll be okay. Y'all can find me just about anywhere, man. Xbox, Big Knife 96, got a lot of things going on. You can also find me on Twitch at Big Knife 96, all one word. I stream with me and my friends playing battle royales. We're mad funny because we're unfiltered and we're mostly high most of the time. So yeah, man, come get these jokes. Come watch this Twitch. You know, come look at it. OnlyFans coming soon. You know, if you want to see, if you ever, you know, since some people ride my dick so hard, in the comment sections, you can finally see it for a price. So, you know, wait for that one. I might have a featurette with Buddy V on there.
Hey, you never know.
Hey, you never.
No, I'm playing. You're gonna see us both doing the pyramid like this. Yeah, high five.
We're gonna spell out Zuel. Kidding. Nah,
That's
give
funny.
me on Facebook. Give me on Instagram. If you guys got Twitter, follow me on Twitter. X_Yahoo. It's I'm mad funny. I just do shit post all day. And yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, well, we're gonna give a shout out to not just anyone but Overtime Hustle Magazine. Make sure you check them out. We got a latest feature in there. You know that the Yankee and the Brit, they have their own page, their own ad. We have everything over here on there. Shout out to, you know, that's the boy, Buddy V, has his own feature. Shout out to Heart in the Fight. Shout out to everyone else that peeps our stuff and checks it out as well. You can see my Instagram is Zuel, ZUEL_Buddy V. You have the website, Zuel-world.com. I have featured fighters merchandise. Lone Wolf, which you saw behind with Lights Out. He's one of the featured fighters on my website. I also have Monkey, who has a crossover with me right now, and that's also on my website. So I make their own shirts. I design all my own shit. May 24th is my birthday. There's a new series or a new line coming out for all my stuff. Make sure you peep it. It's going to be freaking sick, bro. And my YouTube is 253 Buddy V. You'll find all my interviews. I interview all sorts of other fighters. I have local people from all around. And right now it's the Pacific Northwest, but it will branch out. So, yeah, in the words of Jay, one word, one world, one love, right?
Yes, sir. Follow that Scrap Talk podcast with myself, Fire Chicken, Viking Warrior, and Jay Gizzle. Jay got him. Shout out Hard in the Fight, by the way. They doing their thing. This is a great platform. I want to make a shout out to them boys over there. Yeah. Steve. Shout out Andisha, who we so all y'all need to know is a person named Andisha. Shout out to Scrapyard. Shout out to everybody that's showing up.
Yeah, see all those right there. You can see all that stuff right there at the bottom.
We don't talk about how many people sign up for these events, you know, because they're following the hype of somebody else's fight. They see Buddy V do a flying kick, Liu Kang style at somebody and knock them out, and they say, "Oh, I want to sign up," but then they never sign up, or they do sign up and they never come. Fuck you. Who you fuck what you stand for, fuck who you represent, and fuck all that you hold dear in life. Show up to the fights, and not just in fighting, but show up in life. You know, if you say you're gonna do something, do it, bitch. And shout out to Jay, and shout out to the Brit.
Shout out to Yankee and the Brit as well.
You all see all of these at the bottom: YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify. Follow those.
Follow
Follow the lows. Have a fun night, and thank everybody. Peace.